Yeah, how about tomorrow? Tomorrow also.
Yeah, we'll have it. Because of my laptop era. On that day, we did. Hello, Sia, I'm Yami. Hello, can you hear me? Teacher Dolphin. Hello, Sia, I'm Yami.
Hello, teacher. Minglava, teacher.
Minglava, Sia.
Hello.
Hello, Teacher Dolphin. We can't see your face yet. I think there will be only a few people today because the time is like, it's not like the normal time. And also, coincidentally, we also have like MMT call program, right?
It's like tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Starting from today, right?
I've got invitations.
Yeah, 2 days, right? December 18 and December 19.
Really, I've got an invitation for 19. Yeah, so.
Okay, so let's get started. Okay, welcome. I think Teacher Berani and Sia Amya Min are going to be new ones for this section, right? Because I've never seen you in this section yet. Okay.
Yeah, the first time.
So welcome. So did you read about chapter 14 already? Chapter 14?
Yeah, I have finished, teacher.
It's about teaching vocabulary, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, oh yeah, some people are still joining. Let's wait for that. Hello, teacher Kai. Can you hear us? Teacher, you are muted.
Yes, teacher, I can hear.
Okay, great. So, okay, so who wants to start the discussion from this chapter 14? How much do you learn? If you have some knowledge on that, you can share your idea for that one. Okay, so why don't we start with Teacher Berani?
Me? I didn't feel like I'm not right. Okay, actually, I read that chapter last Wednesday, but didn't get a chance to drive because the network was terrible in UK. So as far as I could recall the games, okay, so please wait for a minute. Okay, the best one I'm actually keen on applying in my teaching is page number 235. It's about what cycle focuses on compound nouns, and I reckon it's such a nice idea to ice break to the students and a new challenging way to teach students vocabulary. You know, getting out of the comfort zone, sticking with the traditional method, especially when it comes to the, I think, open pair activity. It feels more like an open pair activity and really fun to learn new vocabs. That's why I think. So it's as much as I could remember right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's a kind of spider web activity, right? So we can do it as a brainstorming activity at the beginning of the lesson. So we can just give the title. Normally we can use this one for, how to say, ice-breaking activity, especially at the beginning of the school year. We are not getting familiar with our students yet. At the time, we just put our name in the middle, for example, teacher Chunge. And then we can let the students assume about us. For example, how old will she be? Is she getting married? Is she married or single? And then where is she from? Like the different types of bubble. So ice-breaking activity. Yeah, it's also a nice one. Okay, now can I pass the ball to Teacher Dolphin?
I can.
Mm-hmm.
So, I learned so many things from when I was reading. And then among there are so many activities we've already knew this one. And among that, I would like to choose about the collocations game, and I really enjoyed that one because of it's a kind of group of activity. It can also encourage building rapport, and then so as we have already know, so collocation is kind of one word is a verb and one word it could be noun or adjective or anything else, but we have to combine it, right? But to play this game, we have a kind of so according to the book, it's just kind of in one group. So they have to work together, and teachers they have to announce the words. But if I have to alternate the activity, it's kind of we can separate two groups, and then it's you can also as a QCAS activity. So when you enter the classroom, so you can give that collocations to the students, and then as students they have to find their partner based on their collocations. For example, play football. For example, I give that play word to another student, and also will get football. So yeah, there's the two students, they have to find their partner based on their collocations. Yeah. So I really enjoy that one. I normally use it. Yeah.
Okay, so can we use this one especially for adult learner only? What about for young learners? How can we adapt this game to the young learners?
For the young learners, so to adapt the games, I think maybe to adapt that one, maybe pictures, maybe it might be supportive for the young learners, especially. For example, the picture and the words. So for example, the board pictures and the word the ball. So they have to find the pictures and their meaning, so, and then they will find. Yeah.
I think it can also solve the problem of classroom management as well. Sometimes, especially for the young learners, they don't want to make pairs with the other people. At that time, if you let them choose a ticket, and according to their ticket, they are going to make pairs. In this way, we don't have any classroom management problem.
Yes, and also it can motivate, it can encourage the autonomous learner, especially. Yeah, they have to work on their own. So yes.
Okay, thank you, Sia. And what about Teacher Wei? Hello, Teacher Wei.
Yes, teacher. Yeah. So actually, I haven't finished reading yet, but I'm trying to join, teacher. I have been absent for so many weeks. So yeah, I squeeze my mind, and yeah, I must stay to join. I must stay to join like that. Yeah, I push myself, and so actually I'm not feeling well, but I'm trying to join, teacher. So today, please be patient with me. Yes, teacher.
So, but it's okay when you are in your breakout room. If you want to share some ideas about teaching vocabulary, you can talk together with your partner as well.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. And what about Sia Amyami? I think you are also a newcomer for today, right?
I pushed myself, and so actually I'm not feeling well, but I'm
okay. So the reason why I want to join your class is I really want to get the teaching knowledge. Actually, I don't know about the teaching knowledge, that's I just want to join in order to get the experience from the teacher. And yeah, I have already read, but I don't know how to explain to you.
Okay, so if so, you can think about your childhood. Maybe when you were in like grade 8 or grade 9, at that time, how did you learn vocabulary? How did your teacher start presenting new vocabulary? Let's start thinking with that.
Yeah, we have learned by heart. Because when we were student, like high school student, at the time, we are really afraid of the teacher, because the teacher, and if we don't learn by heart, the teacher will be we beat X. So that's why we are very afraid of the teacher, and we don't understand. Actually, we don't really understand all the paragraph. Like one English teacher teach the lesson. We learn by have the vocabulary, and yeah. So
yeah,
it was very difficult for me at the time to translate from English to Myanmar. Yeah.
Yeah, rote learning method, right? We have to learn everything by heart, whether we know the meaning or not. We
by
have to
heart.
learn it. Learn. And we have like dictation section. At the time, the teacher say the definition, and then we just have to write down the words.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Sia. And what about the Kakha and Tue? You're
Yeah.
also a newcomer for this week, right?
Yes, teacher. Actually, I have no confidence joining this class. Yes, I have already read all the two books about vocabulary, but I have no actual teaching experience, but only reading experience. So I actually I like all of them, but I don't know exactly how affect on each one. Um, for the learners, I like flying shuttle game. I for 100 short activity. Yes, this game is very lovely. In my opinion, it can be used for for young learner or adult learner or any kind of learner, because it is depending on the word written on the whiteboard. If I were a teacher for young learners, we can manage the vocabularies. We can choose. We can choose as teacher choice. Yeah, and also another game is Monday morning game for advanced learners. This game is more suitable for adult learner. Instead of adult learners, it may be more upper intermediate because this game is how can I say teacher gives 1 week to start the vocabulary related questions. I think it may be more often this because it may be remember easily because we have to start this vocabulary meaning and we have to discuss about this question for coming week together with their teacher. Another game are very useful. So as soon as I read, at the same time I write down the note. I try to be to do if I can a teacher. Yes, teacher. Thank you for.
Oh, yeah, you know about the activity procedure very well. Thank you, teacher. Thanks for sharing. They are quite interesting, right? Because I also have a plan to let you think about some activities related to vocabulary after this section. So now you're sharing, and I think some people may get the ideas of it. Thank you, teacher. And what about Sayanai? Hello, Sia.
Hello, Sia. By the way, this is your Benjamin is your teacher name or nickname or what kind of name?
Yeah, this name is getting used with my student. Just now I forgot to change my real name. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, whatever it is, teacher Benjamin or teacher Nai.
It's okay. Yeah. So the thing that I noted that is when I used to attend it in British Council, British native teacher don't want to call them teacher blah blah blah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I like that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, so actually I really have to finish the whole chapter, but I forgot at all.
Okay.
So the word that I taught to my student, especially, vocabulary game is, yes, teacher Dovin taught last week. Just now I show all the vocabulary to my student, and then I describe the meaning of the words. So student type, student gets the words and types and replying to me privately. Yeah, in this way I taught to my students. Yeah. Yeah, this is my experience, teacher. I forgot. Actually, I forgot in the chapter.
Okay, never mind, because we will have like thinking section after that.
Okay.
What about teacher April?
After reading this book, I use when I teach my young learner students, page number 233. I use that puzzle activity.
Crossword puzzle.
Not crossword. I
Not
use information gap, figure 5, like that.
Oh, figure 5. I look at the wrong one. Okay, teacher.
Yeah. I teach. I taught him opposite and antonym. Oh, sorry, antonym, synonym, and the other definition. Like in my, how to say, in my course book, the the way I teach is, for example, they have a definition. For example, a place where fish are kept at the time. The vocabulary is aquarium, like that. But some of the I create the information activity, such as when I say him definition, or he have to guess the vocabulary. When he told me that definition, I have to guess the vocabulary, like that. So in this way, he can memorize what I how can I say, he can memorize his lesson, and I touch my target. That's why I use this activity.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, teacher. Thanks for sharing. And what about the last teacher, teacher Jida?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, the activity I want to mention is about word cycle, teacher. Word cycle. First, the teacher gives the student a word cycle. So first, students look at the wheel of the words, and then they have to work in pairs, and then they have to pair the compound nouns. They have to make compound nouns, and then they can write them down on the whiteboards. They can check in the dictionaries also. Their words, their compound nouns are right or wrong, and then they know the nouns are the words they use are correct. If they know, they can use them in the sentences. Yeah, I really like this activity, and I haven't used this activity, but I'm trying to use this now.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, teacher. So you have different ideas about teaching vocabulary, right? Sometimes the way we teach and the way we are going to practice with our students. So now, with your group members, I want you to discuss, especially on the points, practicing the form and practicing the meaning activities. For example, I would tell you the activity, and then you can think like, is it focusing on form based, or it's like focusing on meaning based? So you can think like that. The first one is very simple. You just put the, how to say, name card at the back of your student. For example, like elephant, giraffe, hippo, dog, cat, like that. They don't know what their name card is. At that time, they have to go and ask their partner. Their partner say, oh, it's a kind of big animal which has a long trunk. At that time, the student, they have to make a guess. Oh yeah, I know, it's an elephant. Like that, they have to interact each other in pairs. So is it a kind of form-based activity or meaning-based activity? How do you think?
Meaning-based.
Meaning-based. Yeah.
Meaning-based, right? So
Meaning-based.
now, I want you to think like that with your group members, each other. Think about 4 types of activities. You can discuss the one from the book, or you can even explore your knowledge as well, as much as you want. Okay, 4 activity each. 4 for form-based and 4 for meaning-based. Okay, so now let's get started. I'll make you into different groups. So for the discussion, I'm gonna give you only 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, let's try it. One of the group will be left in main section so that the people who watch live, they can be able to know what you're discussing. Yeah, you are the people who left here, so you can start your discussion.
Okay. I'm just waiting the link. Okay. So, shall we start right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we're in the main session.
Yeah, we are in the main session.
Exciting. Okay.
Yes.
So shall we start talking about meaning-based or form-based activities?
Yeah, meaning-based.
Meaning-based. Okay. Cool.
So for the meaning-based, so which activities would you like to choose? Yes, some activities. I have to stand up. Then,
So who would like to go first?
yes.
Who would like to go first?
Yeah, anyone can go first. So,
Thank you. What about you, teacher Cheetah?
Yes, teacher. Okay, teacher, how about words map? Words map activity.
Words map activity.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah, it's kind of meaning, right? Yeah.
Yes, I think so, teacher.
I'll just note down to make sure.
Me too, teacher. Yes.
By the way, if you also want to play the game with the one who is watching live video, you can also play. Maybe you're thinking about 8 different activities, right? 2 activities should be for playing with them. I think it's a kind of engaging one for them as well.
Yes.
So we have to
Because they are watching you and there's no one to talk to them, so they might feel bored.
So we have to demonstrate. Okay. Okay. So okay. So first of all, let's pick up the activity, and then we'll just do an activity later. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Let teacher. Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
Yes. Yes, excuse me. Okay.
Yes.
So I can stand very well. I can understand very well. So what teacher means. So please give me more instructions again. So so we need to say meaning-based activities and form-based activities, right?
Yes.
So now, so how can I say?
We
need
talking
to start now.
Yeah, we are studying right now. So we are talking about the meaning-based activities, and then we choose a map, word map, right? So the spider word activity that is useful for.
Okay, I think yeah, for me, so let me say your mini-based activity.
Yes.
So I'm not sure it's right or wrong. So for me, I teach vocabulary to my students. I explain what it means. So I never say directly what it means. So for example, a butcher or a fishmonger, right? So fishmonger is a person. Fishmonger. So I never say fishmonger is blah blah blah. Never say information. And I say them fishmonger is a person who sells the fish in the market, like that. And butcher is a person who sells meat in the market, like that. And then other activities is I invite one of my students and I separate in 2 groups and choose from group A or group B, like that. And I put some things in the bag or in the cap. And then so the student in the front have to tell them. So it's a thing. Yeah, we can use to erase some words or something like that. So the other students have to get it's an eraser, like that.
Yeah. It's
so
yeah.
Is that activity?
Yeah, we use that one activity. It's a meaning oriented, right? So we can use like a given definition, and also it's similar to the train activity in the 100 diesel book. So train activity. So instead of just in that activity for the train, that one in that one, the students have to transform the meaning to other students, and other students have to give the correct word. So it's just like a transmit. They have to pass the information down to the other students, and other students have to give the correct meaning. It's kind of the train activity. So yeah, we can use it. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah, we have got 2 activities, spiderweb tray, and then we have lab 2 and then more 4. So okay, so yes, and then we can also use.
Let me provide you one activity for min-based activity. I have one that I just read from 100 Teacher Activities book. That's similar to what teacher we just mentioned. It's called definition guessing. Because I'm also the one who likes to make the students guess the definition of words without letting them know the actual meaning of them first. So I always say I'm a word, that, and so on. I start to give out the definition of the word, and they need to guess it. I think it stimulates the critical thinking of students.
Definitely. Yeah, they have to think a lot. So brainstorming. And also we can also use the below activity under the definition guessing. We have got fly swatter. So it's kind of, you have to use that one and try to touch the words, So it's also useful, and it's useful for the online activity. We can use annotations to cycle the words that we can use that activity as well. So yeah, so we have got 4 activity successfully. So yeah. So we have to right now we have to consider that we have got meaning and we have got form-based activity, right? Yeah. Form-based activity we can use from my point of view. So I think so about collocations, not collocation, sorry, is a kind of prefix and suffix, the morphology. So we have to combine those kind of words. So yeah. It's also form-based activities.
Yeah.
But teacher or the 4 teachers are coming back. Have you already?
Because I want you to exchange the room, because people, they also want to see the other group as well, right? That's why I'm gonna see another room again. Don't worry, you can continue, teacher.
Yeah. So
You may continue now.
Who have to go?
So now, Sia 9, teacher April, Sia Amyami, and teacher Kang Hai Thuy, you are at the main section. So you can continue your discussion.
Okay, teacher, can I share screen?
Yeah.
Of course.
So here, teacher, when I talk to my student, first of all, I'm going to show the picture. So, and these kinds of maybe WMS or living. And first of all, I'm discuss with the, I'm an elicit to the student how do you do this picture, and like that. At the end of my my discussion, the student have to match that 4 blanks, and yeah, that's 4 picture. Yeah, this is maybe WMS. After that, here, I'm gonna show that word, this over. The student have to look at the word, and then when I, for example, I'm describing the meanings of the word. For example, hello, a student, you have to think about the words. That word is today. I'm really tired because the weather is hot, so I want to drink it. Yeah. So at the time, the student have to guess, but don't reply directly. They have to type in the chat box, and they have to send to me privately. So the winner is correctly and the firstly that yeah. So this is the winner. So I have to talk all the words at the end of their games. So the student who gets who got the the student who got the most marks, right? So he's a winner. Yeah, this is second activity. The third activity is at the end of this game, the student have to do, bind the asset. They have to match here souvenir shop and sandwich bar and money exchange and train session. So they have to match. So for example, we can buy a postcard or Kimsor battery. So here's something we can buy souvenir. We can buy souvenir shop. A student trying to do bind the asset. Yeah, this is the way I touch to my student. Yeah. So here, I think there's a why I teach that things. This is kind of many. This is kind of many. I think. Yeah, this is first one. When I ask the student to do this, this is for fun. I did, teacher. Yes, teacher. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, have you already thought about 8 different types of activities?
8 different types of activity.
And don't forget 2 activities that you have to play with maybe with your partners, or maybe you can even play with the one who is watching live. Anyone you may choose. Which type of game would you like to play game with them? Just choose one.
I have to teach?
Of course. If we are sharing only, people cannot understand sometimes. When we demonstrate, we can visualize it.
Do I need to teach that by using that picture and the vocabulary?
It's up to you. Up to your group decision.
So I can do it for that 2 kinds of activity only on one time, right?
Yeah, 2 kinds of activity is nice for only one. So another one should be led by another teacher.
Yes, okay. So I want you all are elementary student.
Excuse me, Sia. Not now yet. When all the people come back here, you can start your teaching demonstration. Not now yet.
Yeah.
For example,
I see what you mean.
They are altogether 8 activities, right? For the 6 activities, you just need to explain. Oh, yeah, this one is like that, like that, like that. You can explain back to the other people. And then after you have done this, you can start doing your demonstration. For the first activity, you teach. And then after you have taught, I will also ask the people who are watching live video, okay, what type of activity is it? Is it focused on form or focused on meaning? At that time, they may answer me back in comment section. Okay, after they have answered, I will let you know that. And then you can continue with your next activity. You can start teaching. When you finished, I will ask them again. So after that, you will finish all and you just be as an audience when the other group members come, like that. So you can.
Is it in the main room or in the breakout room?
Main section.
This is in the breakout room.
Can see what you're doing.
Oh my God.
I'm in the breakout room. I did,
we have to create this. Am I right?
Of course, you have to create it.
Yeah, we have to discuss about the 8 activities. And after that, we have to share the other people. So let's discuss about. Sienna, I can hear you, but you are mute.
So teacher, just now we have already finished 2 activities, right?
Yeah, we have to discuss.
Yes.
Only one activity, oh?
Yeah. I think this is only one activity I didn't share.
So we have to discuss about next.
Yeah, next one is still okay, maybe.
I like one of the activity that grammar. This is a grammar. We can surely like the walk cycle, so that we can teach them the collocation. For example, in the center of the cycle, for example, make. At the time, there are many kinds of activity. Make a bed, make the bed, or something
make and do activity is so good.
Like that. This
Yeah.
we can teach the collocation. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a one activity. It is based on meaning. Am I right? Not far.
So teacher, so we
Teacher.
have to choose activity by each, right? By each, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Make the teaching demonstration only 2 activity. You know.
Oh yeah.
Only next 6 activity is we have to discuss. You know.
Discuss.
Presentation,
Yeah.
only presentation, not demonstration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 demonstration and 6 presentations.
Yeah.
So
are you ready? Because the other group member, they are ready. They said when I go to the breakout room, they said they are ready. They have already chosen 2 volunteers.
Oh my God.
How many minutes do you want? 2 minutes or 3 more minutes?
5 minutes.
3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Next activity is we have to stick the papers in our forehead. We have to guess each other. We have to see the definition at the time. They have to answer. It is also the focus on meaning. Am I right?
Yes. It is similar with back to background. Back to background.
So next activity. So we never talk about the focus on form. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what kind of activity do you want to do? Focus on form.
Teacher, I like flying sweater. It's a focus on meaning. Students are choosing the right words, listening the meaning of the book.
So teacher, I think it is also the based on the meaning, not form.
Yes, based on the meaning. I mean based on the meaning.
Meaning. So we don't discuss about the based on the form.
Based on the form. Yeah, teacher. I have read word formation activity is based on the form. Yeah.
Word formation. So you mean
Yeah.
the prefix, suffix, am I right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So do you have an idea the other creation?
Which focus teacher based on form?
Yeah. After teaching our student, after teaching some of the vocabulary, we can give them, for example, young learner. The young learner. We have to test like that, rearrange. We have to give them to the disorder after disorder, and then they have to rearrange. It is also the focus on form. Am I right? Hello,
teacher. Teacher, I think form is new vocabulary of focusing on grammar. I think.
Yeah. Teacher, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
So what I want to tell you something is, form is grammar, right? So we have to focus on form. So we have to focus on the grammars. So when we teach,
so do I. I think so.
Teacher, we can say form also the spelling. One very young learner, for example, when they emphasize apple, apple also the it's mean accuracy. Accuracy means a form. I think so. Also the form.
Yes. Yeah. Spelling is focusing on form for young learner. Yeah.
And pronunciation as well, right? For example, apple has to be pronounced like apple only. We cannot pronounce apple or apple or something like that.
Yes, pronunciation is
if we
form.
want them to say something or to write something exactly, this is we call form.
Form.
Yeah. It does not mean grammar only,
Yeah, I have never.
Yeah.
Sorry, teacher.
Okay, we are just sharing. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next activity.
Word sake word mat is to form.
Also the work map.
Yeah.
And then you know, page number 239. Example time also the focus on form.
Teacher, which book? Which book?
The practice of. The practice
Yeah,
of.
I have. I don't have its book.
Teacher, page number 233, vocabulary 5. Is a kind of form, right?
Sorry.
233.
33.
33, yeah.
Right now, I can see the graph. In the graph, you know, there are many vocabulary, and the student have to. The student have to choose, you know.
Form, I think. Yeah.
This is a kind of form.
Yeah,
right?
I think because of, they have to fill up the crossword. Am I right? Do you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see. Yeah.
So here, I think crossword and word formation, word circuits, and word mat. These 4 things are found, and and I think explaining what you mean. This is asymmetry. This is meaning. Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah. What do you say? What do you mean?
What did you say, bro?
Hello. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Please again.
Okay, so focus on form are here. So word circuit,
Yes.
word circuit activity, word mat activity,
crossword,
yes.
Right?
Another one, word formation. Yeah, word formation, and here, yeah, these are focused on.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you. One my activity is I think focusing on meaning because you know I have read just meaning not form. Only one saga is maybe go for form because this is saga still called two machines they are uses.
Oh, yeah.
My bookshop or TV series this is a collocation. Osaka is so it's a focusing on farm, but one mass it just means it's a really the vocabulary relating for relating or something house or school or something like that.
Yeah.
If we want the exact answer, this is we call form, right? Focus on form activity. If we don't want the exact answer, the students can say whatever they want based on their fluency or based on the usage of that. This is we call focus on meaning activity.
Focus on meaning activity.
Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, so now let's start with teacher Dolphin, teacher Bernie, teacher Dida, and teacher Waves. Your group. Let's start with your group. Can you start sharing 6 of the activities? Okay, you can share the duty for that. After you have done that one, you can continue with your demonstrations. Come on, let's get started.
Okay, teacher. Teacher, I will explain about meaning-based 4 activities. Yes, the first one is word. The first one is teacher. I'm sorry. Yes, the first one is spider web activity, teacher. Spider web activity. In this activity, we have to expand our the students' vocabulary. For example, they are in their house or they have to know the things in the house. They have to expand their vocabulary. Yeah, and the second one is the train activity. In this activity, the teacher make to draw lots, and then the student have to draw lots, and they know the meaning. They know that one student know the meaning, and then another one student has to define this meaning, and other have to guess the meaning. Yes, this is the train activity. And the third one is definition guessing. At the time, the teacher have to say the meanings of the words. The student have to guess. As for me, I usually use this way to revise the meanings I have taught to my students. They have to they have to answer, and then if they can answer first and correctly, you are the winner like that. So they are very active. And yes, the last one is flying word activity. In this activity, the teacher writes the words on the board, and then the student, as soon as the teacher call out a word, the students have to cycle. Or they can do something like that. They have to put the paper board to the board or like that. This is flying squatter activity. These 4 activities are meaning-based activities.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Yes, you're welcome.
So what about another one? Form-based activities. Hello.
Hello, teacher. Yes, form-based activities. In these activities, word formation, and the second is word circle, and collocation relationship and invitation. So we put these 4 into a form-based activities. So yeah, so word formation, in this in word formation, prefixes and suffixes. Yes, so we have to we can teach to advanced learners. So we discuss like that. And then word circle and collocation relationship. So, and then in invitation, so we need to invite them. So would you like to, so we need to say directly about the fact, but we need to invite them. Would you like to do, what would you like to do, something like that. But I'm sorry, I can explain very well the chairs, and Sir Dolphin will explain you clearly more. Yeah. Thank you.
You pass the ball.
Why are you passing the teacher? So yeah, okay. So which activities are you describing deeply? So what should I pass? What should I carry you?
Word circle and collocation relationship.
Okay, so yeah, so those are form-based activity. Thank you so much, teacher. And then I'll continue the next one. So invitations, and what would you take? So yes, those are a kind of based on form. So this kind of functional language. So if you are going to learn any functional languages, so you have to, first of all, you have to learn the structure of that language. So it means, in other words, it means it's a form. So we are going to learn that one. Afterwards, we're going to practice in the real conversations, and then we will just get used to it later if we use that one again and again. So it's kind of form-based activity, and I'll demonstrate later. Sorry for I was a bit dizzy because of I was just arranging the activity. How should I play that one? That's why I'm just thinking. That's why. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that one. So, yeah. Okay. So yeah. So it's the time to demonstrate activities. So teacher. So one of teacher group member will demonstrate the activity from the meaning-based activities.
You say the answer. Actually, I'm intending to ask the audience. After you have demonstrated, I'm ready to ask them, okay, is it form-based or meaning-based? Please write down in your comments. I'm going to ask them like that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, we all so what I was thinking is they have to choose which activities we were.
It's okay. I'll make a plan. I will change my plan again.
Okay.
Come on, yeah, let's start.
Not me. I'm a form-based activity.
Oh, okay. So who is going to start?
So it means I'm going fast. Okay. Teacher Dolphin, could you please, turn the share screen off?
Yeah, I'll show.
Okay, thank you. Okay. First of all, my name's Branny, and as Teacher Dolphin mentioned, I'm about to introduce you with a demonstration of meaning-based activity. So it's kind of weird. Okay, level. My aimed level is for intermediate students, and target language is about learning people idioms. Okay, so I'm going to provide a statement, and that includes definition of the word you are about to predict. Okay, so let's do it then. I am a word that means a person who likes outgoing, extremely sociable, and people love to be around them. Could you guess the idiom for it?
People love to be around them. So it's an idiom expression. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you expand that point more further? Yeah.
Okay, I'll be happy to. So that person do really enjoy extroverted behaviors and like to meet it with a lot of people. Doesn't really mind whether they're strangers or familiar people. And people like them for it, for their interactive skill.
It's a people person.
Yeah, kind of like a people person, another similar word to it.
Social, right?
I'm sorry? What is it? Hi.
Yes.
Freeze. Everybody is freeze.
Yeah, everybody is freeze right now.
Yeah.
So shall I reveal the answer then, teacher?
Can you please give
You're the teacher, right?
The first word of that one?
Okay, shall I give a hint? A hint for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's much better.
So,
teacher, one of the teachers from the Facebook Live, she is answering like extrovert. Are you talking about extrovert?
Okay, extrovert is kind of like psychological term, but not an idiom. But we are talking about idiom here. So anyway,
idiom.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're also answering your question. That's why.
Okay. So let me give you a hint for that. It starts with S.
Yeah. I will tell you that word is from the dictionary part. I memorized very carefully, but I forgot. It starts with E.
You are full of wings? Not really.
No, it starts with S.
Okay, wait for it. Sure. Espador.
It starts with letter S. She said.
Yeah, letter S. So
E-A-V-E.
I repeat one word. Social.
E-V-E-S-T-R-O-P.
Sociable.
No.
Social.
Hey, can I say the whole word?
Yeah, sure. Where is it?
Espador.
Do you say extrovert?
No.
Teacher also answered that. She answered social butterfly.
Yes.
Social butterfly. Teacher Zaza, congratulations, teacher. Teacher meeting, congratulations. You are correct. Social butterfly.
Social butterfly. Okay, I learned new words today because there's so many idiom expressions. I've been learning a lot.
Good job.
Butterfly.
So let me move to the next one. I'm a word that portrays a type of person who've never been thought highly by other people. They silently give effort in their life battles and achieve finally.
Can you say that again?
Okay.
Can you repeat that?
So it's a type of person who've never been thought highly. I mean, in other words, who've never been impressed, who never receive proper impression from other people.
Modest.
But no, not the descriptive adjective here, but idiom.
Oh, idiom.
Yeah, noun form. So that person is likely to achieve in any kinds of battle they got challenged for at the end.
Gotcha.
Yeah, kind of close to it, but not exactly.
Oh my gosh.
One teaser.
Just
Okay, let me
give
give you a hint for that. There's a song, a really popular song that went viral like last few years. It's sung by Katy Perry. That idiom is the title of that song.
Teacher Dovin, where will you go?
Disappeared.
No, sorry. I was just opening the
Yeah, I really want to switch on my camera.
Right there. Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm dizzy, teacher. The thing that I want to do is just switch on my camera.
Okay. I know it's a brain teaser, but try to brainstorm a little bit. I believe you guys know it.
Teacher, one of the teachers answer like dark horse.
Yes. Correct.
Congratulations, teacher Mimijin. You're correct. Dark horse.
Dark horse.
Dark horse.
Who you are? Can first. Yeah. Okay, the last one. It's a pretty easy, you know. I know it's lemon, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy for you guys. So I'm a word that shows the type of the person who is lazy.
Hot potato.
Lazy bone. Lazy bone.
Yeah,
Lazy bone.
potato.
Yeah.
Couch potato. Good job. Lazy bone is you know, synonym for it too. Great job. Thank you. That's the end of my demonstration. Thank you.
Congratulations. Finally, you got a point, right?
Made it in the last. Oh my God.
Yeah, the last attempt. Okay, thank you. So everyone, if you're watching this video, I want you to answer back. Is there a kind of form-based activity or meaning-based activity? You can just answer in comment. Let's wait for them for a while. So teacher, can you repeat the name of the activity? What's the name of the activity?
It's called definition guessing.
Definition guessing. Okay. Okay, it's fine. While they are writing, one of you can demonstrate another one.
Yep, I will demonstrate it.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So I will demonstrate that one. So this is today's topic that I thought, for me, fortunately, I've just arranged all of those things. Okay, so today's topic is what would you take? Okay, it's kind of, you have to imagine lots and lots of things, and it's really fun. Okay, so yeah, today's is like a main objectives. Okay, but today I would like to focus on the let's focus on the making a kind of agreeing and disagreeing. So you are going to focus on the form agreeing and disagreeing, those kind of things. Okay, so I will just, please wait. I will just moving forward. Okay, so before focusing on form, I just want you to brainstorm. I just want you to have a one activities. Okay, so can you please read the test and do you agree or disagree with the test?
Yes, you are correct, everyone. It's a kind of meaning-based activity. Correct. Thank you, teachers.
Okay, I think it's enough for you. And then I knew some of the words is a little bit unfamiliar for you, but don't worry about this one. Okay. So let's start with teacher. Oh my God, there is no name here. What's happening? Oh my God, I can't pick up the student.
Testing your memory.
Testing my memory. Okay, teacher Benjamin, I remembered you. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, so do you agree with that test?
Yeah. No.
Really? Okay. Okay. Why?
I would say the left one. Yeah.
Okay. And how about teacher? Oh my God, is this important? Oh, teacher April Sue. Okay, I remembered it. Teacher, do you agree with the test?
How to say?
Yeah. So it's kind of it's related to the psychology. So do you agree with the test? It's a kind of if your house is on a fire and you have to take something out of the house, you know, so because the house is burning. So in that way, the way that you choose is describing your personalities. So do you agree with that one?
Personality?
Yeah. The way that you choose. The things you choose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree that.
You agree that one. Oh my God, finally we have got one teacher who agree with me. Okay. So I will just skip this one, and then I would like to focus on agreeing and disagreeing. Okay. So we are going to focus on that one, agreeing and disagreeing. Okay. First of all, I don't want you to listen. I just want you to guess the words in the blanket. So which words should we put in the blanket? So here we have got, yeah, absolutely. I have got that. So what kinds of words we can put? What kind of phrases we can put as well?
Teacher, I cannot hear clearly.
Hello, can you hear me right now?
Yes, I only hear your question.
You only hear my questions.
If you are, can you hear me? At the time, I can hear. Other than not.
It's always happening. Okay. So so it's kind of doing this activity. Okay, I would like to ask one teacher on me. Okay, you just close your video and I saw your name. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah. So can you please give me one of the sentences, any sentences that you want to give me? For example, any sentence. What, just only one sentence with a full meaning. Hello, teacher. Oh my God, he's not here. Where's me? Okay, so yeah, so this one is the answer. Yeah, this one is the answer. If you're going to agree, you can say, yeah, absolutely, I've got that. And then you can say, definitely, I agree. So those kind of things are, you know, you can express if you agree or disagree. Okay. Okay, so it's great. So yeah, this is kind of this. I just read my demonstrations. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sia.
Yes.
So you have got the name of the activity, right? Don't tell it yet. Don't tell it yet. They will make a guess. Okay.
Yes.
So everyone, I think you have already watched Sia Dolphin's demonstration. So now it's time to make a guess about the topic. How do you think about the title of the activity? So you can just write in the comment if you have got some ideas. So yeah, when you introduced the demonstration, did you even say the name of the activity? Did you say?
The name of that last thing?
Yeah, did you introduce that one? No, right? Did you?
Yeah, I introduced it, but you know, some people they may just skip it over. Yeah.
You can even ask your friends because I can remember. I can actually remember the name of the activity. So I think they might remember. So why not you ask them to make a guess?
Yeah, this is a good one. Thank you so much, teacher. Okay, so is there anyone who can guess to this topic?
Not from the same group, okay? Different groups.
Yeah, different group. But even though in my group they didn't even notice.
Yeah, you can make a
I
guess.
just changed the title. Yeah, you can just send your answer in the chat box. Yeah. You can send me your answer.
Silent period.
Yeah, silent period.
So you can type in comment if you have got some ideas. Nobody is
no
typing.
one hasn't. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. This is the target actually. So I just want you to do the lessons, the name of the lessons. Yeah, agree and disagree is the point that we are going to learn in the lessons.
Yeah, not the name of the activity yet, right?
Not the activity, and it's really useful. You know, that activity is most of the students they really enjoy the activity. It's kind of adventure. You know, if your house is on fire, so what would you do? What would you take? What would you save? So yeah. And just only one teacher. Okay.
What about the others? Can you make a guess?
Ranking order could be teacher Ibrazu. By the way, I saw your snaps.
That's a connection.
Only 2 people. What about the others? Come on. Okay, so those people who are watching live, you can also type in comment. If you can't make a guess about the title, you can say like it's a kind of form-based activity or meaning-based activity.
Yeah, I think value life activity. I always agree and disagree. Value life activity, I see.
Okay, don't worry, teacher. Yeah, I will show.
So yeah, I think you should start counting down. In this way, we can go on with the rest.
Yeah, here answers. Okay. What would you take? Yeah, because of you can imagine the things you have to save if your house was burning. So.
Yeah, it's a little bit different from rank ordering activity, right?
Yeah, it is different from rank order activity because of there is no limitations. You can choose anything you want. But the exception is you can't take the valuable things. For example, gold, for example, contract, for example, those kind of things are so valuable, but you are not allowed to take that one. You are supposed to take only the watch, only clock, only book. So those kind of small things, but that is very important for you. So you have to link those things. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sia. Congratulations. So yeah, here also another teacher, she's making a guess. Teacher Tida Shuizhen, she said the title is Agree and Disagree. Like the title. It's wrong, teacher. Sorry for that.
It's sound-based. Actually, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sia. So let's welcome to the next group. Sia 9th group. Welcome. So who will start explaining 5th type of activities? Hello, Anybody stay alive?
Actually, teacher, we didn't finish our discussion.
It's fine. You know lots of activities, so you can just say your opinion on it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we start with the gentlemen? There are altogether 2 gentlemen in that group, right?
Okay. Yes, okay, just open my book. Yeah. So first of all, I'm gonna talk about our guessing activity. Yeah. So because when I studied that book, the activity that I'm really familiar is just only guessing activity. Yeah, that's why I want to share it. Guessing activity is a mini activity. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah. Guessing activity is a mini activity. Another one is you know what? Sorry, please. Oh my God.
Open book system. You are free to open your book.
Okay, grammar, vocabulary teaching. Okay, yeah. Okay, another one, and warm-up activity. Yeah. So warm-up activity as a teacher, a student, a teacher, you know, made the group, the student, and then the student have get the topic. One group have to think about the, you know, what kinds of things are in the, you know, in the house. Maybe different, the student can do different kinds of room, maybe bathroom, yeah, kitchen room, yeah, so living room, like that. And then so the main word is house. Yeah. And then so 3 things different: bathroom, kitchen rooms, and living room. And then so in the kitchen room, what kinds of things have in the kitchen room? So the student thinking about that. So in this way, the student will improve their their vocabulary. Yeah. This is mini, focus on mini.
How do you think, teachers?
I think, yeah.
Is it a form-based activity or meaning-based activity?
And the mini activity. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, right? Okay, so, thank you. So what about another one?
Teacher April is laughing a lot.
Yeah, I think she wants to share her idea, right?
Next activity is in this book, page number 239, exercise 10, snap. It is a, how can I say, for example, we can use young learner or young adult learner. I think adult learner is not too suitable at this activity. So we show the flash gap, and then next we show the animal flash gap, and then next one is a definition flash gap or vocabulary, because relate with this flash gap. For example, monkey flash gap, and then next one is monkey. So at the time, after teaching this vocabulary, student must match these two vocab and flash gap. So it is a kind of meaning-based activity. Also the meaning-based
activity, right? Definition and the word together.
Definition and word together. And then next activity is myself. Myself, I have a very young learner, 8 or 5 or 6. Coming next forthcoming week, I will teach her some of the activity that I teach you the 6 kinds of flash gap. For example, father, mother, or grandma. Yeah. And after that, after knowing about this flash gap, I will make the circle, and then I put them all of these circle. At the time, she asked me, who is who is, for example, father flash cat. So I asked her, who is she? At the time, she have to reply to me that he is my father. And then after that, he have to snap. You know, she have to snap in the circle. In the circle. And then if she can guess correct, she's correct or not. And then next one, I will check another question. Who is she? She is my mother or something like that. It is a kind of mini activity. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then after that, there is a based on meaning. And for the form, she is a very young one. That's why she can make only the rearrange or gut feeling. For example, I will give her F or blah 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 blah. At the time, she have to and I will show her the flash cat. At the time, she have to feel the FAD. She have further like that. It is based on form, I think.
Yeah, based on form. Correct.
So how about the other teacher?
Time to pass the ball.
Hello, teacher. I want to know. So here, back to the boat game is kind of horsey game.
Yeah. Of course, it's another name for horsey game. Back to the boat.
Yeah, back to the. We can say this is a horsey game, right?
Yeah. The same.
Okay. I also like that activity. Yeah. So because we are making two groups, so we are making two groups, and then one student have to come in front of the class. So there's maybe two. So the teacher need to write either on the whiteboard. So there's the group member have to describe maybe as a kind of miming or miming activity. Yeah. So the student who is in front of the class have to guess what the teacher writes.
Okay. Sometimes, if you don't want your students to do actions, they can also say the definition of that word. You just write one word and the other students, they have to say the definition, and those students who are staying back of the board at the time, they have to make a guess. Which word is it?
Yeah.
Show the action or say the definition. Actually, both of the way are applicable. You can use it.
Yes. So this game is meaning.
Of course, meaning.
Yeah,
meaning based.
Similar to train.
Train. That's the kind of one you talk.
Actually, the first group who presented the new name, I don't know. Actually, so that's why I take a photo and
We are talking about the books. Actually, now this reading club is for 3 different books, right? The Practice of English Language Teaching, 100 Design Activities, and also group work and pair work activities. So they are talking about from these books. If you're reading for only one book, you might not know that.
Yeah. Okay, next week I will try.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sia. So now it's time for your group to start your demonstration. Hello, everyone. While you're watching their demonstration, please try to remember every single point. Thank you, Sia. Let's start. Who will demonstrate? Hello.
The teacher.
Gentlemen.
Oh, of course.
Yo. Okay. Oh.
Teacher Benjamin, I'm a speaker fan as well. So you and me, we are in the same boat.
Yeah. Okay, wait for one, please. So I have already talked that. So first of all, the student have to discard that picture.
They become your students now, right? For example, Amia Miss, Dolphin, and teacher Bereni, blah blah. All of them are your students, so you can take the role of the teacher. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, you're a student.
Okay, so here, Dolphin, please. here is a full picture. Yeah. Can you tell me how do you think that picture? Maybe what kinds of play is this?
Teacher, yes, I've already know that one, and but if you ask me, I have to answer. So
yeah,
train station.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Dufin. How about kind tree, please? So have you ever been that place?
Yes, teacher. I think I think I can see the title sandwich bar.
Yeah.
Coffee
That's
coffee
okay.
shop.
Yeah. So now here is the so I want to skip a little bit. Okay, here are some words you can see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So here sorry. So you have to match that the picture and the words. Here is a full blank. So okay, let's do together. Okay, so number one is a souvenir shorts. This is A, B, or C, D.
Picture B.
Yes, you're right. Great. Thanks. Okay. How about teacher? Sorry. How about Ao Mian Min, please? How about number three? Many HA. Which picture is many HA? Ao Mian Min, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you. See it,
Okay.
teacher. This is
number
many
three,
teacher,
yeah.
right? Yeah, many
Yeah.
teacher.
You can choose the picture.
See, I have to see.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, here's number one, a souvenir shorts, a sandwich bar, a money chain, a train station. Here's a four place. And also here, so here you have to do what kinds of things you can buy. You have to match the souvenir shop. For example, we can buy postcard in souvenir shops. So in this way,
Yes.
what kinds of things we can get? So here are four places. Here are the things. So you have 5 minutes, yeah, to fill the blank. Yeah.
Can we fill the answer in the blank now?
Yeah, just for you, maybe. Okay, so okay, you can do it. You can do it. What kinds of thing? Yeah, maybe I think you can do it very well.
7 are sure, so we can fill the answer like 7, right?
Yeah.
And sandwich bar we can buy like sandwich. And train station we can buy the return ticket.
Of course. So I think
7
all have finished. Maybe finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe finish. So now okay.
Do we have to write?
Yeah, is this fine? No, teacher, do you want us to write? Or is it
So
okay?
just now I want to play the game. So that you have to write. I'm going to describe the meaning of the word. So you can guess the word and you have to type to me privately the thing you work. Okay, for example, this morning I feel hungry. That's why I have no break, but I have no breakfast. So I went to the shops to get sandwich.
Yes.
Sandwich. Sorry. So to guess what these. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, you have to send to me privately. Not
Okay.
everyone. Yeah. Not everyone privately. Yeah. Okay, so the first one is the only winner. So here's a sandwich bar. So Dolphin, you're right. Sandwich. Okay, another one. Please listen to me. Another one. So we can, yeah, last week I got the things. So from my student, because my student come back again. So he brought that thing from backend. So what kinds of thing is this? Please send to me privately. The first one is the winner. So here are, so yeah, that kinds, not the plate, this is kinds of things. Yeah. Yeah, Ibrasu, you're right. So here, yeah. So there's so many students who sent to me, but the first one is only Ibrasu. So you got that point. Okay, another one is, so this is kinds of currency, but it's not many. This is a kinds of yeah, euro currency. What is this?
Euro.
This is many, isn't it, teacher?
Not many.
Sorry,
euros.
Euros.
Yeah, euros. Yeah, Brandy tonight.
Euros.
Yeah, Brandy tonight. Who is Brandy tonight? So he's the first one.
Yeah.
She.
Okay, so yeah, that's all. Yeah, I want to start here. Okay, this is the way how I teach to my students.
By the way, I would like to interrupt. You know, I saw at that point right now, so I saw the names. Okay, when I was teaching, I didn't saw any names. I was struggling to call the names. So, but here I saw the names to pick up easily. It's unfair for me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sia. It's also kind of a definition game, right? You say the definition and you ask the students to make a guess.
Yes.
And another one is you're trying to get their lexical items. You say the topic words and they have to match with the categories by themselves. For example, at the money exchange, what can they get? At the souvenir shop, what can they buy? They have to make a guess by themselves, right? Definition game and a kind of categorizing game. We can say that, right?
Yeah, this is.
Thank you, Sia.
Focus on fun, right?
Yeah, of course. It can be a kind of focus on form because you limit the word, right? Cola, euros, battery. The students, they cannot have a chance to think of the words by themselves. If there is no limitation for the words, this is we call focus on meaning. But now you have limitations, so it can be a kind of focus on form activity. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So what about another teacher who is going to demonstrate? Hello. Another one? Hello. Two different activities right now. Only one has finished. One more left.
So why, teacher, if no one is not available, why don't we vote? You know, we should vote.
Yeah, we should vote.
Yeah, we should vote.
Okay. I would like to choose teacher King King Tui.
Okay.
Yeah.
So teacher, I can demonstrate. I have no experience about teaching.
I know you have a lot of experience. Come on, that's right.
You just hide it. You need to reveal.
Yeah, you're hiding your talent. I know that.
I wanna teach. I wanna teach you. Teach my student. Collocation relationship activity. To make and take. I choose pre-usage. I'm prepared the hangouts including the chat. I'm prepared the cô đoàn của Việt Nam.
Ego sa.
I know exactly how to teach.
Yeah. Come on. Yes.
Yeah. I asked my student I started my teaching 11 with the conversation, including make usage, do usage, and take usage, and then I asked my student to choose this phrase because I wanna test their skill that they have before, how much they have learned before. So, depending on their level, I extend I will expand my explanation.
Okay, firstly, you brainstorm, right? You elicit the vocabulary, especially for the collocation of do and make. So they have to write down as many usage as you can, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then? Sorry, I interrupted.
Firstly, I give handout to them. So after filling the gap, matching the free, I check their answer and go to my explanation, usage of this word. And then I give control practice. I ask them to practice control practice. That's all. This is focusing on wow.
Okay, you even say that.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing, DK. It's also a nice idea. And we are not starting with the teaching section, or we are not starting with the presentation section. We start with the brainstorming section. So it's really necessary for everyone. So we can teach vocabulary in many different ways. We can present it according to our students' level and also according to our students' learning styles, different ways to present. So I'm not going to talk to you about any presentation stage. Now let's measure the productivity of each activity. Okay, productivity. So I think you might know that one. If you read together with me for learning teaching book, you may know about that one. Whenever we teach vocabulary, there are two types of vocabulary in general. The first one is active teaching, active vocabulary, and second one is passive vocabulary. So passive is like we just receive it. And then sometimes, when we were young, after we have learned something, our teacher usually asks us back, okay, so it's a kind of animal which can make wow sound. At the time, we have to say, dog. We are very happy to say that. And also, we are very happy to write down D-O-G, dog. So it's like, it's testing our memory only. We are just getting passive vocabulary. The students can be very active physically, but mentally they are not active because we are asking the one they have already learned only. So another one is active vocabulary. Active vocabulary is like, after they have learned that word, they have to be able to apply it in real situation. For example, they must be able to say like, there are two dogs. There is a dog. Oh, dog is white. Teacher, I see a white dog. If they are able to say like this, it means we are trying to produce their active vocabulary. So like that, we are going to measure the productivity of each activity. So now let's start with Teacher Jida. Teacher, can you just tell me one activity, whatever it is that you remember most?
Activity.
Whatever it is.
Yes, teacher. Meaning, teacher. Definition guessing mean activity.
Definition guessing activity.
Yes.
Okay. So another one. Sia Amyaming, can you say one activity? Name of the activity.
Yes, teacher.
As you wish, Sia. If you don't know the name, you can just say me the procedure. Okay, I will name it by myself.
Teacher, can I tell you my little experience to you?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have never read the learning teaching books. I need to know that, but right now this is my first time, and that's why. Okay, I wanted to share my teaching experience a little bit. Uh, in the classroom, the teacher start to, for example, like chapter 1 to chapter 2, the teacher, before the teacher is going to teach, first of all he explained the vocabulary in the how to say that in the paragraph. After that, once the student they don't understand the vocabulary, at the time the teacher have to explain the vocabulary in detail.
Yeah.
So and then the teacher want them to read by themselves all the paragraph, the whole paragraph. Now after that, if they don't understand, so uh, the teacher have to explain to them. So yeah, right now I want to describe the crossword. Uh, crossword, right? Get crossword. Page
Sorry?
number 200.
Crossword puzzle.
253.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah.
There are two book, student book and workbook. Workbook, the student have to do the exercise. How to say, this is a crossword, right? Crossword. In the how to say, in the there are many vocabulary, but they are like all the vocabulary are like disorder, and the student have to feed the correct answer, have to choose the right vocabulary in the graphic, right? How to say? Yeah. I like these activities. I did this activity is like based on the meaning, because they have to know the vocabulary in detail. I didn't by doing like this, their vocabulary will become improved, I think.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sia. Thanks for sharing. So now we have like 10 types of activities, right? Is there any activity that you don't know in here? Because I want you to measure the productivity of each activity then. Is there anyone who don't know, who doesn't know?
I know the spider game.
Okay, so what about the other teachers? Is there anyone who knows the activity of?
I know the but I know a little.
Oh, okay, teacher, why don't you share?
Spider game.
Could you explain to me? Yeah, 1 second also.
Spider game. It is. We can play with the flash card. After teaching some of the flash card, we have to make a line with the flash card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have to group. We have to make the class into 2 groups. For example, 2 groups. Yeah. For example, 5 groups of each, and after that, they have to stand each of the side, and then the student also make a line, and after that, we have to one of the volunteer must be played. 2 of the volunteer from each group, 2 of the volunteer must be played the rock, scissors, paper. If the winner is there, we have to how can I skip? Am I right to say?
Yeah. No, teacher. The one you said is also correct. I can visualize it, but that is not the one I mean. The one you told me about is flashcard jam. We have to jam on the flashcard, and when we meet in the middle, we can make like stone, paper, scissors. The winner has to go on, and the loser has to go back. Yeah, that is another game, teacher.
Am I wrong?
So, is there anyone who knows the game called Spider King? No, I think you know that game very well, but you can match the name and the procedure. So it's like we put different types of flashcard in the middle, different types of flashcard. Even for young learners or adults, we can play in many different ways. But for me, I will be focusing on young learners. So for the young learners, they have already known about some types of clothing, and also occupational words, and about kitchen things. So I put different types of flashcard in the middle. And then I divide the students into 2 different teams. So from each team, the leader, the volunteer, they have to come to the front, and between them, we put the, how to say, we took a heap of flashcards. At that time, when I say it's a kind of place where we can cure the patients. At that time, the students, they had to find the flashcard of hospital, and then they said, oh, this here hospital. Spider king is like they're actually saying the definition, but in a fun way. So after that one finished, I don't take the role of the leader. I give the position to one of the students. That student come to the front, and then he give the instruction. It's a kind of person who cures the patients. At that time, the volunteer student, they find in a heap of the flashcards, and then they try to find the flashcard called doctor. And then, teacher, I got it here. It's a doctor. And then they can compete each other. So it's like that, very simple. But if we lead all the time, the activity wouldn't be that productive. So we can give the role of the leader to one of the students. At that time, he or she may lead that position. It's normal.
Gotcha. Yeah, I remember I have read about that.
Remember, okay, thank you. So I think you may know all the activities, won't you? It's okay whether you know it or not. I will let you talk about this one in breakout room. So for that one, I want you to make screenshots so that you can see all the activities. Screenshot or take photo, whatever it is. If you have done, please tell me back. Finished? Hello, finish.
Finish, teacher. Finish.
I'll stop sharing. So now it's time to go to the breakout room. One of the group will be in here, and the other group members, you need to go to the breakout room.
We have to discuss about these activities.
Yeah, you can discuss these activities, and then I want you to give the name of the productivity. For example, the spider king, right? For the spider king, if I take the role of the teacher all the time, that one will not be productive. The students, they just remember, and then they can choose the flashcard on their own. In that case, the productivity level could be around only 1 or 2 points. You can give the point on your own, between 1 and 5. And then you should have your own reason. But if you want your students to take the role of the teacher, at that time, they might be speaking out, right? They might be speaking out. At that time, the productivity level will be very high. You can give the point like 4 or 5. If you choose number 4, you should have the reason for that. Would you change the procedure or not? You can say like that, okay? So for that one, I want you to talk together in groups. One of the group members will be in main section only. So
I want to go to the breakout room.
You do.
Let me choose the members again.
You were just put in the random order again.
Yeah, put in the random order. Sure. Okay. You can start thinking about that one now, because sometimes when I'm clicking, it takes too much time. I'm not familiar with this laptop yet.
Me too.
I'm so dumb.
Yeah, it's complicated. It's Apple, right? It's a MacBook. It's confused.
Advertising?
Yeah, advertising.
Okay.
Oh my God, this time I'm going to join the breakout room.
Color is totally different here. We are left?
Yeah, you left here. So you can start thinking about different types of activities and then measure the productivity level. You can give like 1 mark, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 5 points. For each of the things, you might have your own reason. Come on, let's start.
Okay, trading. Proceed number 1. Proceed, spider king, trading, crossword.
That
I think you should go first.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Teacher, I think it's definition. So let's start with number one, definition guessing. Eh? So when, as like teacher Chung mentioned, if we change the rules or the teacher, we will not lead the students all the time. So how about some of the students can participate. So at that time, this activity can get more points, I think.
Yeah, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how about we give how many points? 4 points. Right?
Yeah, I want to give 3 points.
3 points. Yes, sure. So why not share?
Because I prefer horsey game. Yeah, rather than definition guessing. Yeah, because horse you know maybe this 2K are a little bit the same, but I think more ethic. Horsey game is more ethics.
Yes, teacher.
More ethics. The student can go and can go into their classroom and they can show their gesture. Yeah. So I think that's why I prefer horsey game rather than definition.
Yes, teacher. So how many points? Yes.
So horsey game, you mean?
Yes.
So teacher, how much do you give the point for the horsey?
4 points.
4 points. 4 boys.
Totally
Yes.
it's 5 points, right?
Yeah. So we can give 5 points.
Yeah. I mean, I like it more Spider King.
Mm-hmm.
Spider King game, because Spider King game, student can make the body movement. They are very excited to play with this game because they want to be as a like the teacher role. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? Because they want to play like that. They want to say the definition like the teacher at the time, and the other student must be grab the flashcard. That's why I did.
Okay. Can I just interrupt?
Yeah.
Spider King is a kind of got it. It's the same.
Yes, teacher. They are the same, I think.
So in the vocabulary game, so examiner is got it, right?
Yeah. They have to pick up the flashcards. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I get. Actually, I don't know clearly Spider game. Just do that. Yeah.
How about the Gotta game?
Gotta game. Teacher, is the activity number 8.
Yeah. This is the same with the Spider game, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
So I give the Spider game 4 points.
4 points. Okay.
Teacher, I just know the crossword, but I think leveling, right? I have know the leveling game. Yeah, leveling game. Leveling is we have to for example, like the student, the teacher have to draw the picture on the whiteboard, and the student have to make the lever, right? So this is kind of I think very active. The student if they play this game, they will be active, because not only they have to know the vocabulary, but also they have to get up from the classroom and they just show the which way is suitable for this picture. So that's why I would like to prefer the leveling game. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know much about that. Yeah, I just discussed.
How many points?
I wanted to give the 3 points.
3 points.
Can I?
Hey, 5 points.
Yeah, 3 points.
You should be generous.
Yeah. 3 out of 5. Because you guys are senior to me and I don't know much about the teaching knowledge.
There's no senior like that.
I just Discuss. Yeah.
Hey.
In the teacher room, there is no senior. Senior is only teacher Chung.
You're right.
I think.
We are lifelong learners. At the saying.
So,
Don't worry, they will be coming back very
Yeah.
soon.
teacher, can I ask something, teacher?
Yeah. Don't ask me difficult things because it's on live streaming.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
So I'm still confused. This is the teaching theory of PBB or yeah, the right method. Yeah, just now we are talking about in English. This is kind of, can we say this is the right method?
Kind of.
Yeah. So if so, kind of.
So, oh my God, we didn't have enough time to discuss more. We are just been discussing about the explaining.
So, unfortunately, I delete all of my activities back. So if you have make like screenshot or something like that, you can share the screen so that everybody can see it. Can anybody help me?
Yeah, teacher.
No one didn't take it.
I want to try it.
Okay, so yeah. Is it okay?
Oh my gosh.
You didn't take it, Teacher Benjamin, as well, right?
Yeah, maybe. I do not have any.
I don't know. Yes, I want to take the screenshot as well. Yes.
So yeah, are you helping me?
Sure, I can find it.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just asking if you're not okay. It's fine. I can type it again. Don't worry about that. So now let's start with the first activity. What is the first activity?
Definition Gazin.
Definition Gazin, right? So for that one, how do you think about it? So let's start with CR9's group. So for productivity level, how many points do you want to give?
Yeah, 4-1, right?
Yes,
4
teacher.
points.
4 points. Yes.
Yes.
Why 4 points? Guessing only, right? The students have to make a guess. Teacher say something and the students, they make a guess, isn't it?
But yes, teacher. But sometimes we can change the rules or else to students. At that time, they can tell the words and they themselves that can guess the definition.
Yeah,
So-
like Spider King, right? Okay, thank you. And what about teacher Berenice group? How many points do you give for that productivity level?
We will settle at 3.
3. Okay, so just in the middle. Middle way is the best way. So why do you choose this one as 0.3 only?
Actually, we honestly speaking, we didn't really talk about the points, but we did discuss about the rules, how much rule of the teacher is involved in that. But since we can pass the ball to the students, especially we could select the more brilliant ones, autonomous learners especially, so that they could feel the satisfaction to continue leading the group instead of the teachers. So yeah.
Can you say more louder, please?
Want to start again?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You can continue it. Yeah, you just need to raise your voice.
All right. So I was saying about passing the ball to the students. Instead of teachers leading all the time, could be a great opportunity for autonomous learners either. And so we were sitting at 3 points.
Okay.
It's, I have that.
Middle way, great. So now this time also, let me start with your group again. Hot seat game. Teacher Dolphin.
So for the productivity, I'll give 4 out of 5.
Okay, so why do you give a lot for that game?
So because of it is first of all it is fun, and it's creating an enjoyable environment. So those environment leads to the students that they can absorb the works in an easy way. And the next one is they can so they have some kinds of they are having a kind of fun memory, so they will remember that vocabulary when they are going to use in the next activity. So they will review, and I'm really sure about that one. And next one is it's hot seat, so it's kind of activity. But anyway, it's just been into one. I have no idea how to explain that one. Okay, but I'll give all of 5. Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on our management, right? If we can manage it well, the students will get like more chance. If not, those people who are sitting at the back of the board, they will never get a chance to say it back.
Yeah, I have read about that one. To remember to memorize their vocabulary, it's kind of, at least you need to encounter that word 4-6 times when you read it, and you have to reuse and revise 4-6 times, and afterwards you will remember, and you can use it every day in everyday situations.
Yeah, exposure, right? Authentic exposure. If our exposure is like very real and also it's very authentic, the students can remember it better. Like you said, 6 times, right? Out of 6 times, if we can give them like 3 times for authentic exposure, the students can feel it personally and they can use it back in their life back. Okay, thank you, Sia. Thanks for sharing. Another one is jigsaw. How many points do you like to give?
Dessert for activity, teacher. Dessert activity. I want to give this teacher 2 points. I think just 2 points.
Only 2 points?
Yes, teacher.
You are too stingy.
Why? It's a productivity, only 2 points. Can you explain me back?
Yes, I think this activity is not very fun for students because they have to read a lot. They have to read a lot. And
excuse me, think about this one from the version of vocabulary, not for jigsaw reading, jigsaw vocabulary, and Grammarly activity. Yeah.
Yes, teacher. Answer Grammarly. Yes, teacher, because I give 2 points. The reason is that one for young learners, when they answer Grammarly, they may be confused. This is in my point of view. They may be confused for that. So that's why I give 2 points.
Yeah, they may be confused, and also, and primarily it's like it's asking the form only, right? For example, crocodile. If it is crocodile, you might give them like word card according to the syllable CROCODILE. You mix them up, and then you say the definition to your student. It's a kind of animal. It's a kind of reptile which lives in water. Blah blah blah. At the time, the students they have to rearrange it. Crocodile like this. So it's not very productive because the students have to listen to your instruction and then rearrange the spelling according to the word. So they cannot use it and they cannot apply it back. You should say like that, right?
Yes, teacher. How about 4 points, teacher?
4 points? No, I think 2 points is okay. You don't let your students talk about that one, or you don't let your students write about it. So I think 2 points is okay.
Yes, teacher.
So can you describe another activity, teacher April?
Spider again, teacher. Actually, I'm very hungry now, teacher. My attention span is over.
That's why I'm asking you.
Spider again, because I will give this 4 points, teacher, because student in this activity, student can make the fun learning activities. I think that's what they can do themselves, or they can play actively. That's what I give. I think that they will give the more productivity and the other activity. That's why I like Spider game. I give you the 4 points.
4 points. Okay, thank you. So let me give you the same suggestion. So productivity does not mean your students are very active or your students are, willing to learn about something. It's not like that. Productivity is like how much they can produce that language back after they have learned it. So it's leading towards passive vocabulary teaching method. So at that time, we have to measure like this. It's not concerned with the students' learning style, or it's not concerned with the way we teach. How much they can absorb and how much they can produce it back. This is we call productivity. So we can measure like this. Sometimes, you know, the way we teach can be boring, but if it is still productive for the students, we can apply it. For some teachers, they can use very active activities and very energetic activities while they are teaching. But the students look very fun and they enjoy a lot. But if they are not productive enough, they are not learning anything yet. So we have to measure the balance between them. Okay, so thank you so much for joining today, and see you tomorrow, because tomorrow is Saturday, right? Tomorrow is another reading club. Normally we have the club on every Wednesday and Saturday, but unfortunately because of my laptop error, today is a substitution day for that. So tomorrow also we are going to have another section at normal time, 7:30 to 9:30. See you again, teachers.
Yeah,
Bye-bye, teachers.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.